Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the match reaction. West Ham United 0, Everton 1. A huge victory for Everton today at the London Stadium. Carlo Ancelotti named a team that didn't include Abdoulaye Doucouré, much to a lot of people's surprise, me included, for the game today. Mason Holgate went out. Michael Keane came back into the side, as did Yerry Mina, as Everton went with a solid back four: Ben Godfrey, Keane, Mina and Luca Dean. Seamus Coleman playing in a position he occupied against Liverpool away earlier in the season on that right-hand side. Gylfi Sigurdsson over to the left, and then Allen and Tom Davies in the middle, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison up front. And Everton got into the game quite well, I thought, in all honesty, the whole game I thought was a really open game of football. I thought West Ham played really well. I thought Everton, particularly in the first half, had a good game plan and looked really threatening on the break. You know, as we tried to just make sure that West Ham didn't have free run on us. You know, Jesse Lingard, we tried to keep him quiet, which I think we did for most of the game. He was getting frustrated near the end. But in that first half, Everton, you know, West Ham were always, I think, on the front foot, and Everton were playing on the counter-attack. And it was a good, fast-flowing game of football, really, without loads of chances. But Everton did take their first opportunity of the game, and it came in the 24th minute. Ben Godfrey stepping out of defence to play a lovely through ball to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who took the first touch across his body, and it opened up the left-hand side of the goal, and he finished it beautifully beyond Fabianski in a goal that I think more Evertonians want to see him doing regularly, opening that body up and finishing those chances with the goalkeeper. If anything to be critical of him this season is that he's wasted opportunities like that, but he took it absolutely brilliantly today. Gylfi Sigurdsson tested Fabianski with a free kick from 35 yards, which he had to tip over the bar. And at the other end, West Ham huffed and puffed a little bit, made a lot of lovely football up until the final third, but just couldn't quite create anything of note. The best opportunity that he had, Benrahma headed over when he really he should have scored. He was on his own. Everton had got attracted to the ball. Ben Godfrey in particular had got attracted to the ball and left Benrahma, and he tried to head it back across Jordan Pickford and headed it over the bar. It was a great opportunity for West Ham. Went in 1-0 up. And we had carried that threat, like I said, and I was thinking at half time, if we can do the same, we can catch them again, even though they were knocking it around them and had more of the possession. I felt as though every time we come forward, we carried the threat. But in the second half, it didn't really play out like that. Everton seemed to get deeper and deeper, and West Ham came onto us more and more. We had a let-off when Koufal hit a shot that at the inside of the post and bounced back along the line, and Jarrett Bowen couldn't sort his feet out in time, and Jordan Pickford was able to gather. And West Ham come onto us, but again, you know, they finished the game without a shot on target. You know, obviously I'm very close with the Koufal one, but other than that, didn't have a shot on target. And that's, you know, largely down to brilliant defending from Everton. I thought Michael Keane and Yerry Mina defended brilliantly, and Ben Godfrey was superb throughout. We lost Yerry Mina through injury, which I know is a lot of people's concerns about him. I think when he plays and he's in the mood like he was today, I think he gave Antonio a tough time, and I think, you know, he was able to look after him. He didn't really do much in the game at all, but we lost him. He was the third player actually to go off with a groin injury in this one. West Ham having lost two of their players as well, Lanzini and then Aaron Cresswell with groin injuries, and Yerry Mina was soon after as well. Mason Holgate came on and went over at right back and did fine. Did much better at right back, just getting his head on things, getting tackles in. And then as the game went on, Everton brought on Josh King, took Richarlison off, who I thought had a good first half, Richarlison, but the second half, he worked hard, but just didn't look like he was going to cause any danger to West Ham in the final third. Josh King come on the pitch and was immediately involved and should have scored, could have, and probably should have scored his first goal for Everton. Done well, played down the line, picked out Gylfi Sigurdsson with a lovely pass. Sigurdsson threaded the great ball to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who danced around Fabianski, but had to stand it up, and King headed it off me chair, hit the post, and went along the line, and the keeper was able to gather, very similar to West Ham's opportunity. And you're at that moment thinking that was the key moment to just kill the game. And then, of course, you were nervous for the rest of the game. Fabian Delph came on for Everton as well. But we were able to see it out without that much, you know, too many problems at all, really. Like I said, we stood up and defended. Balls came in. Michael Keane, who I thought had a really good game, headed everything away. Allen, I thought was fantastic in midfield, was everywhere, getting tackles in and blocks, and Tom Davies had a really good game in there with him. They did exactly what they had to do. Yes, we've said it before, we need more creativity, we need more pace on our side, but the players have stuck to a game plan today. And I guess when you play like this against a good side like West Ham are, and you get the win, Everton's 11th away win of the season, which is brilliant. You do look at games last week against Villa and go, why didn't we have the same drive and intensity against them? Because we'd have beat Villa with that kind of performance. And that's the frustrating thing. I know a lot of teams can probably say that as well, but that's the frustrating thing to take away, is that these players, when they do follow the game plan, are very good and are capable of doing it. Yes, there's quality issues, but the managers address that, and we can only solve that in the transfer window. But today, thought he stuck to the plan brilliantly. I thought Carlo Ancelotti had a good game plan, and his coaching staff and the players did that. So big reward, big 3 points, keeps us fighting for European football, which is a big thing. To go and beat one of your rivals like that, West Ham away from home, is a great result. And now it's on to Thursday night in another must-win game away against Aston Villa, which will be a very, very tough game as well. They've lost today 3-1 at home to United, and Ollie Watkins has been sent off, so he's out the game. So that could be a little bit of a boost for Everton, but it's got to be the same determination, the same sticking to the game plan. And if Everton were to win a Villa, then they give themselves a great opportunity for qualifying for Europe. But today, it's just about the 3 points. We've won it with a goal from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Alan, I think, was my man of the match. Probably just nicked it from Dom, because I thought he was excellent. He was everything. I also thought Michael Keane was excellent as well, and Seamus Coleman had a good game. So there you go. That's my thoughts today. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want more videos, join us on Patreon. See you later.